What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. I am the best reporting on the Eagles. I'm 4 days post-op out of surgery. I would show you guys my, but I think I'm gonna save that for a later video. I'll show you guys. Man, I got 19 staples in this joint, man. 19 staples, man. I sent my boss a picture of it today. I let him know off the rip, like, look, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see if I could do it, man. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Let everybody get in here. Pats fan in the house. That's what's up. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Malik Jackson, an upgrade from Jernigan. Uh huh. Uh huh. We're going to talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling good after the surgery. You know what I mean? Surgery was 4 days ago. It was a success. After the second day, you could take off the dressing and kind of see how you were cut up and what it looks like. It's just one straight long cut. Stapled me up pretty good. So I still got my compression stocking on. I can show you guys a little bit of that. I still got my compression stocking on, just chilling, letting the top of the brace breathe a little bit. But you already know, the healing process is cool, man. So I'm off of the pain medication, man. At some point you gotta wean yourself off of that. Man. I only took it for the first 3 days. I'm cool on that, man. I'm not experiencing nothing too crazy, man, with the pain medication. That shit too strong anyway. But Malik Jackson, man. Malik Jackson. And you know what? The thing about Malik Jackson that what's going on, Root Girl? The thing about the Malik Jackson situation that isn't really surprising to me is it's the influence. Everybody likes to think Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman this, Howie Roseman that. Yes, Howie Roseman is a master of the craft. Howie Roseman's a master of the craft. What's going on, Philly fan? Always. How you doing? How you doing? Howie Roseman's a master of the craft. He's a master of what he does. But the influence of the head coach and the system that's in place ultimately decides where some of these guys go, especially free agents. You got to have a coach that they want to play for. You got to have a city that they want to represent. You got to have all the intangibles. All the intangibles. You got to have that stuff. And I think Malik Jackson is going to be held to a standard just like Jernigan. Just like Jernigan, Howie's a clown. You must be a Cowboys fan. We know you. We know the Cowboys wish that y'all do something towards the defensive line right now because your defensive line somewhere in the damn Arby's parking lot smoking weed right now. That's what your defense line doing. Y'all in the Arby's parking lot going half on the nick. Come on, man. Listen, the Cowboy. Listen, you want to know why Malik Jackson didn't decide? Yes, I can't wait for DeSean. You want to know why? You want to know why Malik Jackson didn't decide to go to the Dallas Cowboys? Because nobody wants to play for that coach. Nobody knows what that system will be like in the next 2 years. It's a bunch of question marks for that organization. So don't let me get you started on that. Malik Jackson has opportunity. The same opportunity we gave Tim Jernigan. We know that Fletcher Cox is the man. Fletcher Cox is the man on our defensive line. Fletcher Cox will get double teamed. You have to beat your double team if you want to make it to the second year of that contract, Malik. You got to beat your double team. Point blank, period. Jernigan hasn't shown the competency to be able to night in and night out. Not beat your double team, beat single coverage because they're going to double Fletch. They're going to double Fletch. You got to be able to be dominant one-on-one. And Malik Jackson is going to be an animal one-on-one. An animal one-on-one. And then if they decide to double team Malik Jackson because he's starting to be such an animal, then Fletcher Cox will be an animal one-on-one. You got to pick your poison. You got to pick your poison. And that's how you build a good defensive line. And Bennett coming back, that's how you build a good defensive line. You know what I mean? Hope we get CJ Mosley next. You know what? Honestly, CJ Mosley would be good. CJ, if you listen, if you get CJ Mosley next, you gotta go and get you gotta bring back a Jai. I hope Dallas pays Dak $30 million. They gonna do it. If you bring back CJ Mosley next, you gotta bring back a Jai. If you don't get a running back in free agency right now, you gotta bring back a Jai. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. You could sign CJ Mosley and Blunt. That's a good one, EDP's #1 fan. You could do that. You could sign CJ Mosley and Blunt. I think we got enough money left to sign CJ Mosley, Blunt, and DeSean Jackson and just call it a wrap. And you probably could still bring back a Jai. You know what I mean? Draft the running back, let J-Train go. The running back class is trash. The running back class is trash, man. I don't want no new rookie. I don't want no new baby. We're trying to win a championship. I don't want a baby back there, man. I want somebody who's taking NFL hits, who knows how to take care of his body. I want somebody who knows what it takes. I want a Jai back. Or I want Blunt back. I want somebody who know how physical you gotta run in the cold months. I want those two guys back. I want those two guys back. I'm not really too big on no. I'm not really too big on Tevin Coleman, whatever his name is, but whatever. I'll take him. How you feel about the Peters deal? I was going to touch on to that, AJ, but the Jason Peters deal, man. I feel like the Jason Peters deal is a smart move. Yes, it's very irritating hearing about him being injured and him dealing with nagging pain week in and week out. But the truth of the matter is, he shut down Khalil Mack and he showed up when it was time to show up. He showed up when it was time to show up. I mean, Lane Johnson and Jason Peters, they sealed the edge rushers off with the best of finesse. Lane Johnson did his job against the top names that was on his side, and Peters did his job in the playoffs when it counted. He's still a beast. He still could play, and it proves it. That's why he got this. That's why he got this bag. That's why he got this bag, and he got heart. Darby don't deserve 10 mil, but Darby can get 10 mil from somewhere else. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's all going to come down to. It's all going to come down to what the coach's going to do, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's going to come down to what the coach's going to do. The Colts got the money to snatch everybody up. The Colts got the money to snatch up Le'Veon Bell. The Colts got the money to snatch up Ronald Darby. I think we bring Ronald Darby back on a prove-it deal, like $5 million for this year. And then he could build his resume up to get some, oh, my bad. Then he could build his resume up to get some long-term bread. We have really good young corners. We got good young corners, but they small. Should we sign Clinton Dix? No. Hell no. Clinton Dix is a bum. Colts don't need Le'Veon. They already have a running back. Colts don't need Le'Veon, but Colts can afford Le'Veon. Colts can afford Le'Veon. What running back the Colts got? What running back do the Colts got? JM, man, thank you for the donation. Aguilar, a little expensive this season. Worth it. Aguilar got to restructure that. It's about winning. Everybody has took some type of deal. Eric Ebron's a tight end. Everybody has took some type of deal or some type of pay cut. Everybody has been restructured. Lane Johnson was his option was 13 million. What they did was sign him for 10 million. You know what I mean? That's a pay cut. That's saving us some money. Aguilar got to get on with the train or he got to bounce. He got to take a deal. I don't want Aguilar to go nowhere, to be honest, but Aguilar got to take a deal. That dude that ran 200 yards in the Cowboys defense, I forgot his name, but he's really good. He's really good off of one game. Was he a top 10 running back? Was he a top 10 running back? We're saying let Jay Ajayi go, but Jay Ajayi ran for multiple 200-yard games when he was with the Dolphins. Jay Ajayi not no slouch, bro. He just got hurt. What if we was able to get Greedy Williams, although he might go to top 15? Greedy Williams might slip past top 15 based upon his combine performance. I think you talking about Marlon Mack? Yeah. I don't know. I can't say that boy's a beast, man. I can't say boy a beast right now, man. I can't give you no beast title because I can't give you the beast title. I can't give you the beast title. You think we really gonna bring back D-Jax? I think it's doable, but D-Jax also gotta take a pay cut too. D-Jax need to be $5 million this year. He need to be. It's a point. He just need to be $5 million. Why do we need Matthews and Aguilar? We don't need Matthews and Aguilar. Who's more versatile though? Nelson Aguilar and Jordan Matthews. I think they're like equal in my opinion. I think Nelson Aguilar just got more opportunities. I think you need Aguilar and Jordan Matthews because Jordan Matthews really can play really well on the outside, just as good as he could play in the slot. Really well on the outside. If you think about it, Jordan Matthews caught a couple long touches. He burnt a couple people this year. Aguilar took him a while to get rolling, but Aguilar is great in the slot. You can need both of them. You need both of them. Get rid of Mac Hollins. Get rid of Mac Hollins. Matthews does give us depth. I like Matthews. Matthews is real comfortable with Carson. That's all that matters. We got 2 more days to see how he does. What do you think about JP for another season? I like it, Nick. I like JP for another season, man. He took a deal. He was owed 13 on the option. If they'd have picked the option up and they kept him for 10, he took a deal. He's a lifelong Eagle, man. That's what you do, man. You take deals, man. You take deals. You take deals. I missed my haircut appointment this week, man, because I can't get around how I need to get around. It's frustrating, man. I was about to tell my barber to come to the crib and cut me, but it is what it is. I'm going to just Wolverine it out. Wolverine it out for like another week, then go get a fresh one. I have a feeling another big move is definitely coming. That was the tip of the iceberg, man. And everybody was saying Ndamukong Suh. Everybody was saying get this guy, get that guy. But how he looks at the guys, I don't want to let Hollins go until I see what he's got. We saw what he's got. He got a stretcher, Kirsten. He got an injury. We know what he's got. Actually, we don't know what he's got. It's a mystery. We ain't got time for mysteries. That slot could be utilized by somebody who want to play. What's going on, King George? Lil Brunson, what you think about Tyrell Williams, wide receiver from the Chargers? Nah, I don't like him. Get rid of Wallace and Howell. Oh, Wallace gone. Wallace gone and Tate gone. Wallace gone and Tate gone. So you possibly can keep Hollins. Wallace gone. It's not even Wallace's fault. Hollins is a hybrid. Hollins is just like Jordan Matthews. They got speed to beat you deep, and they're big. And they're big. And they're big. Hollins can get behind the defense. He can run. Lil Brunson, my barber like football too. My barber really don't like football like that. Keep Hollins. He on a rookie deal. But he got to play, though. I don't care if you're on a rookie deal. Bruh, 30 mil, 3 years for Jackson. That's amazing. That's not a bad deal. 3 years, 30 million. I think we gave Tim Jernigan the same thing. I think we gave Tim Jernigan more than that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but Tim Jernigan got some money. 3 years, 30 million for that, but Tim Jernigan not going to be there, so the money balance out. And Bennett's gone too. We got Mosley. What you mean by Mosley? Tim Jernigan was what 13 a year for Tim Jernigan? No, that's too much. How the fuck we keep pulling money out of our ass? It's not that we pulling it out of our ass. We balancing the books. We just Howie must got some accounting stuff in his background. You balance the books. If you could switch up how you pay somebody for a year. You could switch up a salary. Or say a player got a $25 million contract for $25 million for 5 years. What's that? $5 million a year. Say we ain't got the money to pay him. We got the money to pay him the 5, but what if we just, all right, listen, you take $3 million this year, and then you take what, $8 million another year. So that year we give you the $3 million extra money to play with him. Hey, Roz, man, Roz, I appreciate you so much, Roz, man. Always been day one, man. Always been day one with me, man. Thank you for the donation. And that's how they basically balance in these books. Fun fact, how he actually does have a business degree. I can tell how we got a business degree. I can tell. I'm an information technology major, but the minors were like business and stuff like that. So I took accounting class. I know how he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. He looking at these numbers. He talking to these players like, listen, I know you're supposed to get this 12 this year. How about I give you 8? And then next year you're supposed to get 12. How about I throw the rest of that on there? And you walk away with like 17 that next year. Okay, I can restructure that for you. Why not? I'll do it. It's the same thing. Millions are millions. Millions are millions. You still got to pay taxes on the 8 million the same way you got to pay taxes on the 13 million, which is damn near 50%. As long as they know that they got millions coming in next year, they'll be okay. Brunson, our most needed is running back, but I don't know what move they're going to do, but I'm sure how he will address. I just don't want him to address it in the draft because I don't see anything in the draft. I thought we were going to address defensive tackle in the draft because this is a defensive tackle heavy draft. Docious SNE. Thank you for the donation, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You new here? I don't want it to be addressed in the draft. Bring back LeGarrette Blount. Bring back a healthy Corey Clement. And bring back Jay Ajayi. Darren Sproles could go too. Darren Sproles could walk. What foolish demon say? Guy with the last name Roseman has a business degree. Say it ain't so. Word, right? Howie will start draft defensive tackles for depth. I think you got to. I mean, you got to. It'll be a shame if we have to pick one of these running backs out of the draft, man. It'll be a shame. No, you ain't lying about that, foolish. No, been following for a while, homie. I respect that, man. Thank you for following, man. And everybody, if you're just in the live stream, if you're not subscribed, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Because even though I've been man down with a little injury, man. It's light, man. I'm still gonna do videos. I'm doing another video today, man. I'm feeling like my best self, man. Nothing can slow me down, man. Nothing can slow me down from what I do. Nothing. I would like Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs can't pick up a. I'm thinking of Josh Adams. Okay, Josh Jacobs, the guy in college. Okay, I could dig that. You know what's up with Sproles? Any word? I don't think so, man. I think Sproles need to just retire. I put about 15 of my people up on you on point. That's what's up, man. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. You know, it had to be some type of group effort, man. I got a lot of people that subscribe to me, and a lot of people that watch my videos ask me, why do I, is it criminal for me to only have 4,000 subs? I'm proud of the 4,000 subs. People think that the content that I make, I should have around 20,000 subs, but you got to grind for that. You know what I mean? You got to grind for that, and all good things will come. And I appreciate anybody who ever spread the word and whoever did anything to help me, you know, get an extra sub or two, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And I haven't been getting any videos from you guys in my email for the jersey contest. I got one video. I'm about to post this video sometime this week. I got one video. So if I only get that one video in the entire month of March, he automatically wins this Eagle jersey by default. So get your videos in, and I'm gonna feature your videos on my video. I'm gonna feature your videos at the beginning of my intro before my videos come on, not the live streams. And you know, just the contest to get this jersey out, man. I mean, if y'all want just the one guy, man, you know, hey, he could win it. It's nothing. But I want to give everybody equal chance, man. You're a great man. Wish you more wish more will adopt your mindset. Yeah, I do too, man. But mindsets are you born with mindsets, man. You can't even teach those, man. Josh Adams is good when he gets momentum running. Josh Adams is trash to me, man. I'm sorry, man. He trashed to me, man. I'm gonna tell you when he wasn't trash to me until after the season, until I start seeing certain statistics. Brunson, what we doing at running back? Howard Coleman. They're infatuated with Coleman, man. They're infatuated with Coleman, so I think they're going with Coleman, man. They're going with Coleman, man. Josh Adams too damn big to not be able to pick up a 3rd and 1 or a 4th and 1. He too big. Smallwood did run harder than Adams. He too big. He tiptoeing in the hole like he Le'Veon Bell. You're not Le'Veon Bell, bruh. What would your ideal choice at running back if it was up to you? At running back, I would get Jordan Howard from the Chicago Bears or LeGarrette Blount. That's it. Nobody else. I need somebody that's going to run straight up the hole, then make a cut in the hole for more yards. I don't need nobody that's going to bounce outside, dog. I don't even want shady, man. I want somebody that's going to get me a damn 3rd and 1 or a 4th and 1. How do you get the blue wrench? All you got to do is ask. You got one. Lil Brunson, we on the same page. I've been saying that. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't want nobody. I don't care what your name is. I don't care how important you think you are to your franchise. I want somebody that can get me a damn 3rd and 1 or a 3rd and 2 and a 4th and 1. You know what I mean? Yo, Brunson, what's up with the game? We supposed to go to this up and coming season. I haven't heard anything that I got plans. What? Then I got to plan this thing out. I feel you. We're gonna try to make it the Eagles and the Patriots game. The Eagles and the Patriots game is gonna be the game where I'm trying to get everybody to link up. Everybody come to that game. Obviously, we ain't gonna be sitting together, but we could hit up like E-Rock tailgate. I bought some pieces and stuff like that for the tailgate. We could link up before the game, after the game, shoot a video. I want to do Eagles Patriots though. Can I get a wrench family? Bet. The wrench shop open, man. The wrench shop open. Jordan Howard is a sleeper. Jordan Howard is a sleeper. Just like Malik was a sleeper. I didn't even know he was a free agent. I didn't know he was a restricted free agent at all. But Howie did. And he pulled the string. Nobody was talking about this guy, bruh. Nobody was talking about him. And just how like everybody talking about CJ Mosley now, everybody talking about Le'Veon Bell, everybody was talking about AB. I feel like Howie stays away from the guys people are talking about because there's other talent. There's other talent for cheaper. Avonte Maddox could be a superstar. I agree. Lead to the party. Nothing much, man. We just talking about Malik joining the Eagles, man, how dominant the defensive line is looking to be. Ingram disrespected us real hard last season. I don't know how I feel about him, for real, for real. What did Ingram say? Oh, Ingram did disrespect us. Ingram did disrespect us. He disrespected us. He disrespected us. I think if we draft Ingram, I think he might have to just go to the field, stand at the 50-yard. I mean, not draft. If we get him in free agency, he may have to stand at the 50-yard line and let everybody in the city just smack the shit out the side of his face for that disrespect. Then we can forgive him. He disrespected us for sure. Malik Jackson lost his starting job for the Jags last year. But Malik Jackson was a force before that. He was a force before that. Malik Jackson ain't coming in to be the number 1 D tackle. Malik Jackson is coming in to be a serviceable number 2 D tackle. Malik Jackson will serve a purpose, man. Jones got to step up at corner, yeah. I can get you in with me to all home games for free. Great seats. Hey, let me know, man. Email me, man. Email me, Dashus. Email me. Let me know, man. Let me know. You know, I'll pay for my seat, but if you got great seats, man, let me know, man. Let me know. I went to Eagles games with subscribers before. You know what I mean? I don't turn down no games, bruh. I got you, John Nelson. I'll put my email in the description of this live stream for you guys videos for the jersey giveaway and also for any other inquiries about whatever we talking about, man. You can always hit me up, man. What's the email? It's real easy. ElijahEBrunson@gmail.com. ElijahEBrunson@gmail.com. I'm still gonna throw it in the description. Should we go after CJ Mosley? Yes, yes. CJ Mosley automatically probably becomes the best linebacker on the roster. The best linebacker. And you pair be made for success. Golden Tate thirsty for whatever, man. Golden Tate want to go to I think Golden Tate was being thirsty for the Steelers now. LB, can I get a wrench? My only criteria for the wrench is you gotta have a picture, bro. You gotta have a picture. That's my only criteria. If you got a picture and you ask, you get one 9 times out of 10. CJ asking for 16. CJ tripping. CJ better take this 8 and try and compete for a Super Bowl. It's all about the money for these guys nowadays, and I kind of agree with. I can't be mad. Everybody want to say Antonio Brown was being a baby about his situation. Everybody wants to say that, but you got to think about Antonio Brown's situation. Antonio Brown was a 6th-round draft pick. He worked his way up to being one of the best wide receivers in the game. And then he also put himself in position to leverage his way to the deal that he got. He worked his ass off. He performed. He performed. You don't get that type of money if you don't perform. He performed. And he made himself, Le'Veon Bell did the same thing. And he made himself to where the corporations can't control him. He can go out there and say what he want and who he want to play for. Same thing Anthony Davis and the NBA did. They made themselves want it. It made it seem like he throwing a temper tantrum, but I see the grind in it. I see it from a different way, man. I see that he grinded. Everybody's so quick to call players divas for knowing their worth. Yeah, you can't call nobody a diva for knowing their worth. You can't call nobody a diva for knowing their worth. What if Carson Wentz asked for 200? He justified for asking for 200 mil if he come out and perform this year. You know what I mean? The kicker comes in when people just jump to conclusions and throw quarterbacks money like Jimmy Garoppolo. He hasn't done anything to get that type of deal. He ain't done nothing to get that type of deal. Kirk Cousins hasn't done anything to get that type. Guaranteed. Kirk Cousins can never win another game, bruh. Another game. Kirk Cousins could never win another game. He's going to get that money. 80 million guaranteed. Unprecedented. Only a franchise who's dying of attention would do something like that. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. What's going on, Nova? Everything chill, everything chill. Cousins is a bum. What do you think about Case Keenum signing with the Redskins? I think it's laughable. And I also think it's laughable that so-called quote-unquote sports experts and analysts are saying that Case Keenum and Nick Foles have the same resume. If you follow me on Twitter at @Lord_Brunson, I think I retweeted it and I was talking to the guy. He's some type of sports analyst. I don't even know his name. I don't want to know his name for saying something like that. Case Keenum and Nick Foles got the same resume. How? How do Case Keenum and Nick Foles got the same resume? Unblock your tweets. I'll unblock my tweets. I got you. How do Case Keenum and Kirk Cousins got the same resume? Case Keenum is a bum. Nick Foles knocked out the #1 defense in consecutive years. Last year and the year before. And won a Super Bowl. I'm tired of people saying Nick Foles was a system quarterback. What system? What system? Before Nick Foles ever won a Super Bowl, he threw 7 touchdown passes in a game. He was a Pro Bowler. The touchdown to interception ratio was remarkable. How was he a system quarterback? He a starting quarterback, and people need to stop hating on that man. If you go to Jacksonville most likely making the playoffs. How you think about the pickup, Lord Brunson? How you think about the pickup? I think the pickup was straight. It was amazing. It was amazing. You automatically replace Jernigan. He can't be no worse than Jernigan, and Jernigan wasn't bad when he was healthy. He can't be no worse than Jernigan. Dak is going to get around $30 million a year. I'm saying higher pay the above our average quarterback. I don't know, man. Dak Prescott improved his game last year, but $30 million a year is too much. It's too much for Dak Prescott. I don't think so. There's more evidence that Foles will struggle as a starter than the other side. I mean, you could go off evidence or you could go off seeing how the player matured. There's more evidence saying that he matured. There's more evidence saying he matured. Games evolve, games mature. Games mature. Games mature, man. If you simplify, if Kirk Cousins is, I mean, if Nick Foles is running a simplified offense with the RPO package, he can succeed, bro. His game is matured to that. Games mature. Games mature. Look at how many great quarterbacks games have matured. Tom Brady game matured, which is why he stayed around so long. When your game mature, you'll be better. Jared Goff's game has not matured. Has not matured yet. Carson Wentz's game has not matured yet. They're playing off raw talent. Nick Foles is playing off of borderline talent and just football smarts. Tom Brady don't have any more arm talent like that anymore. It's all maturity and football smarts. Once you get to that point, you truly separate yourself. You truly separate yourself. Phillip Rivers doesn't have any arm talent. He can't throw a ball with power like that anymore. It's all football IQ. Patrick Mahomes is all arm talent. It's all glamour and glitz, flash and flare. You know what I mean? That's the difference, man. And when you start seeing stuff like that, you start seeing the true essence of what it is to play quarterback. You don't have to be able to make every throw. You don't have to have these. You don't have to have these attributes that jump off the charts. You just have to make the right play, and that's being smart. And Nick Foles makes the right play. Little Brunson, we're going to the Super Bowl again. Who the hell is Little Brunson? Christina, that must be a typo. I forgive you. What the hell going on with your hands? Yeah, you got to think of it like that, man. You got to think of it like that. Mm-hmm. You got to think of it like that, man. When these guys mature, you start seeing the essence of a true quarterback. Remember when Peyton Manning? When Peyton Manning won his second Super Bowl, he was trash. I got to bounce. All right, EDP #1 fan, have a good one, bro. When Peyton won the second one, he was trash, bro. He couldn't throw a ball 30 yards probably. I mean, he was mature, made the right play. What's the difference between Bennett and Jackson? Well, Bennett plays the edge primarily. Jackson is a defensive tackle in the middle, a bull rusher. Bennett likes to come around. That's number one. I think Jackson is just much stronger, man. I think if you once you double team Fletcher Cox, you leave Jackson alone, and Jackson should be able to beat that one-on-one matchup, which is what Tim Jernigan was paid to do. We paid him at the wrong time. He was a little pricey, and he didn't do exactly what we needed him to do. Jackson is also a coverage edge rusher. I didn't know that. Jackson is big too. I have no idea who the hell Little Brunson is. Do you wish they traded Wentz for draft picks? Maybe you already covered it, but as an observer of your team, I think you should have. Look, man, I was one of the guys who was put on the stake for saying that theory. Like, you could trade Carson Wentz and you could have got like 3 first-round picks. And you could have built this thing around Nick Foles, who proved he could win. I was a guy who thought that could have been an option, but that's neither here nor there. Nick Foles is going to be gone to a new team within the next 2 years, and Carson Wentz is our guy, so it's not even any point of even talking about that. Jackson 6'5", 290. Oh, he got some speed with him, man. 6'5", anybody 6'5", under 200 pounds and under 300 pounds is a wrecking force. Is DeSean Jackson coming to us? Hopefully. Surgery was all right, Miss Romero. It's all right. I'm just working through it, just chilling, man. Just chilling, working through it, man. In my next video, man, I'm probably gonna show you guys like what the staples look like. I'm 4 days post-op. 4 days post-op surgery. Just chilling, elevating. I talked to my surgeon the other day. He wanted to see a picture of like the incisions and all that. I sent him a picture. He said it looked good. I said it looked like shit. It looked like the side of Chucky's face. No incision looks good, but I guess by his standards, since it's not infected, I don't want to see that. Well, I gotta share. I'm a YouTuber. I gotta share what's going on with me. I gotta share. It's gonna be real discreet. Like the video gonna be rolling, then you're gonna think it froze. Bang! You're gonna see my knee. No, I ain't gonna show it right now. I'm gonna show it a little later. Oh, I'm always in good spirits, man. It's light. I'm always in good spirits. Would you rather John Brown or D-Jax? D-Jax, man, just for morale reasons. I think D-Jax will give it all. He'll give it his all. I think this is not an opportunity for Djax. This is like destiny, damn near. So I think Djax really wants to be here, and I think Djax was pushed out in the wrong way. Djax and Shady was pushed out in a bad way. So I think it's more of their destiny to want to come back. You know, they have a great relationship with the fans in the city, and it's like a second home to them guys. Difference between Jackson and Bennett. I think Jackson is a little bigger, a little faster, a little stronger, a little younger, and Bennett is just primarily just subjected to that edge. I was watching this Cowboys guy I went to school with that said you have a Napoleon complex. You know that Cowboys guy who said that I have a You went to school with the guy. That guy looked like he fucking 85. How old is you? You went to school with that dude? Dude ain't got no hair no more, nothing. But anyway, in order to have a Napoleon complex, it just kind of it's stupid. It's stupid. Then no, what he said was all Eagles fans have a Napoleon complex. How? How? I mean, that don't even make sense. A Napoleon complex. I mean, whatever, man. Dudes say stupid stuff because they really like the same age as me, even though they look like 45,000. They like the same age as me, but they haven't lived to see a Super Bowl. They haven't been coherent to see a Super Bowl. They haven't been taxpayers when they saw a Super Bowl. They haven't been able to pop big giant bottles of Henny with the sparkles in it because their team won a Super Bowl. They was like 6 years old. They probably couldn't even stay up for the whole game. They was little squirts. They was little peewees. I was a grown man when we won a Super Bowl. I did grown man stuff before and after the Super Bowl. I threw a Super Bowl party in my house, in my establishment, at my estate. You know what I mean? I was a grown man when it happened. I was in the social media era. You know what I mean? It's a difference when you was a grown man when your team won a Super Bowl. I like Spencer Ware. I thought about Spencer Ware a little bit. It's a difference when you know what I mean, when it's just different. I got a driver's license. I could have drove to a bar anywhere and watched it. These dudes was babies, man. Tell me why anybody should care what a Cowboys fans say. Nobody should care what a Cowboys fans say. It's really irrelevant because for the last few weeks, all they've been doing was hating on the Eagles' success and telling us that they got 5 and we got 1. That's cool. Y'all do got 5 Super Bowls and we do have 1 Super Bowl. But we've won in 2 eras. We've won in the World Championship era and we've won in the Super Bowl era. Guess what? A Super Bowl is still a World Championship. You know what I'm saying? You're still a world champion. It's the same thing. They just changed the name of it because times change. Times change. Times change. They talking about stuff that they barely can remember. Who was the halftime performer for the last Super Bowl the Cowboys was in? They don't know because the shit was damn near 30 years ago. King Rocco, you still have yet to tell me who you would trade. Bringing Jason Witten back is laughable too. Bringing Jason Witten back is even more laughable than Case Keenum coming to the Redskins. I mean, I just think the Redskins make some of the dumbest moves ever. Whoever's running the Redskins organization, they need to be reevaluated for having a job. Why wouldn't you just draft a quarterback? Why wouldn't you draft a quarterback? Just groom somebody young and just call a season a wash. Call a season an experiment. You bringing back Geis after a knee injury. Just draft a young quarterback. Just draft a young quarterback. Draft a young quarterback who you never know how this guy gonna be. A 6 round. What was Tom Brady? A 6 round quarterback. A 6 round quarterback is the greatest quarterback of all time. Take your chances and draft the quarterback. Shit, draft 2. Draft 2 quarterbacks. Let everybody compete. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, what you think about Djax? I think if the opportunity there and he want to take a pay cut, I think we're the only team he will take a pay cut for. If I come to the past Eagles game, will I be safe? Yeah, you'll be safe. You'll be with me. I don't care if you're a Patriots fan. I'm not going to let nothing happen to you in my city. You'll be with me. You come into a football game. Don't be running around disrespecting no Eagles fans or disrespecting yourself. Brunson, I told y'all most delusional ass fans. Yes, they're the most delusional fans. I'm going to the Dallas Cowboys game. David, I'm going to the Dallas Cowboys stadium this upcoming season. By myself 9 times out of 10. Your wife never gonna see the Redskins win the Super Bowl. No, she's not. She's not, and she has accepted that. She's accepted that. That was a part of our vows. And do you take Brunson? And do you take Brunson, knowing that y'all never gonna win a Super Bowl and the Eagles gonna get it done multiple times before you ever do it again? She still said I do because she a troop. She know they trash. She from DC. Oh, party in Philly for sure, for sure. When when I'll meet you, we gonna do the meet and greet. I ain't forget Rule Girl. I'm gonna meet everybody. I'm gonna meet everybody. All my subscribers, man. We gonna get it in. So if my wife, the woman, should respect us as a man. So is my wife the woman? Should what are you talking about? Ofer, I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody deserves respect, man, woman, or child. It's weak we get rid of MB to get Jackson sleep. Hey man, only time will tell if that'll be weak. I didn't want to be negative about it. I didn't want to be negative about it because I do feel in my heart that Michael Bennett should still be on the roster. But time will tell if it was weak or not. Time will tell. Now Jackson is not going to really play a lot of what Bennett was playing. That's going to be Derek Barnett coming back. You know what I mean? Women should respect their men. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. Women should respect their men and men should respect their women. That's definitely a two-way street. That's definitely a two-way street. Do you have any other teams in the league you like? Maybe in the AFC? No. That's against the code, David. That is against the code. I don't have a secondary team. I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Candy, I think Candy is a Steelers fan. Candy, you a Steelers fan? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I don't have a secondary team. I don't even really report on news on other football teams if it's not really in the division. You know what I mean? I don't care about the Saints. I don't care about the Steelers. I don't care about none of them. Now I got a connection with a lot of subscribers who are fans of other teams, but that's neither here nor there. Lord Brunson don't give a damn. Once you leave the green, I don't care what happened to you. Nick Foles, I like Nick Foles. But if he got to come back and play us, I want him to have the worst game of his life. Yeah, Malik Jackson is replacing Timmy. All we need right now is a true number one running back, and we really can make a run as long as our counterparts stay healthy. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Oh, you a Saints fan? You a Saints fan, Candy? I didn't even know you was a Saints fan, Candy. But you're so cool, and you one of my most loyal subscribers. You so cool, but you know how I feel about the Saints. I ain't gonna say that about the Saints though. We're gonna be back in the bowl within the next 2 years. We're gonna be back in the bowl. You would like Landon Collins for what? Where's Landon Collins gonna play, Kirsten? Where Landon gonna play at? Where Landon gonna play at? We gonna take Rodney McLeod's spot? I like McLeod. I think Landon Collins is a tad bit overrated. Bro, I just moved to Dallas from VA about a week ago. I stayed 10 minutes from Dallas Stadium. We got to link up at one of our games this season, man. They love the Cowboys here. Yeah, we definitely got to link. We definitely got to link up out there, bro. My man Coop, he in the Army. He's stationed out there, not too far. So I was gonna stay at his crib. He a Green Bay fan, though. I was gonna stay at his crib and go to the game, see my boy. I think he about to deploy soon. So I was definitely gonna do that. But I plan on going to the Cowboys Stadium before the season start. I'm gonna shoot a video in front of it. Because a lot of the Dallas Cowboys content creators who like to have this little rivalry with Lord Brunson never even been to their stadium. Never been to their stadium. Y'all remember the video I did when I went to the Redskins Stadium? Then I went to the Tennessee Titans Stadium. Yeah, I do stuff like that. I do pull-ups. I do walk-ups. And I get right back in my rental safe and sound. I do walk-ups. I do that. I go to these cities and have the barbecue, go to the bars and stuff like that. I do that. So nobody should ever be afraid to go to Philadelphia and enjoy our beautiful city and watch your team lose to our team. Yeah, I'll be in Dallas. I'll be in Dallas with the gang. Our cornerbacks are good. I like our cornerbacks, but I like our cornerbacks. Let's leave it at that. I like our cornerbacks. I do. You got to bring Darby back. Houston is a 3-4 edge. That is correct. Redskins Stadium is garbage, man. The Redskins Stadium got roaches. The Dallas Cowboys Stadium is really nice, though. The Eagles Stadium is really nice. They need to put more seats in our stadium. I've never been to MetLife Stadium. It's old, too. I could imagine it's trash as well. Yes, LeBlanc. I love LeBlanc. The Redskins Stadium is huge. I went to the Redskins Stadium for, what was it, Monday night game? It's just old. It just looked old to me, man. It looked old to me. Right, the Redskins Stadium trash. Do you see the Sixers Pacers game? Embiid was awesome. I did watch a little bit of their game, but I was kind of sleepy. I watched a little bit of it. I think the Sixers are going to go to the finals. Just to veer off a little bit of some basketball talk, I think they're going to the finals. I love LeBlanc. I love LeBlanc. I love Maddox. I love Jalen Mills. I love Ronald Darby. I really love how Sewell came on towards the end of the season. I really love that how Sewell stepped in and just, I just feel like it'll be criminal. It'll be criminal to have Rasul Butler as some type of backup. I'm sorry, Rasul Douglas. It'll be criminal to have Rasul Douglas as some type of backup. I think Rasul Douglas has proved that he should be on the field more. He should be on the field more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need Hicks to finish the whole season too. Why is Mike Gross still here? I don't know, man. I don't know. Patrick Peterson want to come be in Philly too. Patrick Peterson that left and went to the Saints? No, brother. You're done. Once you leave like that, you're done. I'm getting excited too, man. The season's gonna be good. You trust Doug to handle Grow? I think so. I think Doug puts Grow on a tighter leash. Eastern Conference do have legit competition with the 76ers, the Toronto Raptors, the Boston Celtics, the Indiana Pacers still can't be slept on. They're playing great team basketball. It's laughable seeing the Lakers crash and burn like this, but it is the Bucks. Yes, Milwaukee Bucks, really good talent, really good talent. I think who will give the Sixers the biggest headache? I think it'll be like I think it'll be Boston or the Bucks or Toronto. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. Somebody that's good out of the Eastern Conference that we just named. Somebody will be out in the first round, and that's the scary thing about how good the Eastern Conference has gotten. You know what I mean? You hear about D-Jax 3-year all but done. D-Jax a 3-year deal with us all but done. I ain't hear about it, but the video coming. I might got to crutch myself outside for that one. I got to get in the elements. I'm gonna wait for my wife to get here so she can help me. I'm waiting for that announcement, bro. I'm waiting. I feel the big one coming, Elizabeth. It's coming. The big one is coming. I feel it. I feel the big one coming. No, I got to crutch it. I don't think I can put no weight on it yet. I was gonna call my surgeon and ask him about that. But I'm just chilling. People about Western Conference, but I think Eastern Conference winning it all. No, I think the West still can win it because Golden State is still in the West, but the West is definitely the easier conference this year, for sure. And that ain't been like that in a long time. It hasn't happened yet. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, bruh. How do I feel about Malik Jackson? Sensational. Sensational. I'm gonna leave this up here so we can listen to what I said early. Dallas is gonna add Landon Collins. You know what? That's actually a smart move for Dallas. Add Landon Collins instead of Earl Thomas. That's actually a smart move. You think it's Bell, Coleman, or Mosley? What's going on, Kevy? What's going on? All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here real quick. Gotta weeble wobble my way to the kitchen and find me something to eat real quick. Another video coming out later on today, 9 times out of 10, especially if some news break. I'm definitely going to get out here, get a change of scenery. I've been in the house literally for I've been in the house since Friday, man. It's ridiculous, man. Since Friday. The next video I'll show the incision. We'll talk a little more about the patella tendon surgery that I received and everything that's going on with it. You know what I mean? I heard it was nice too, man. Over the last couple of days, man. I was in the house, man. Knee surgery is the worst, bro. Knee surgery is the worst, man. Look, man, beard growing out of control, all type of stuff happening, man. I'm in here looking like what's the boy? Tom Hanks, man. Castaway, man. I'm on an island right now. Island, man. This is soft couch. This couch seat like 8 people that I've been sleeping on lately in one of our living rooms, but this couch is starting to feel like a damn brick. Oh, no. Oh, what? Shower? I definitely got in the shower. I put multiple Glad bags around the leg. I definitely got in the shower. I definitely changed it up. Come on, you tripping. Definitely changed it up. You out of pocket. I definitely got in the shower. I put the bag over the leg. Then I finessed the shower curtain, the liner. Then I finessed the liner around the bag. I'm so scared to get this joint wet. I don't want to ruin anything. We're finesse multiple plastic bags. I was in pain. I definitely got in. I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out at one point. Hit that joint real quick. Got in and out, man. You just gotta move different when you had surgery, man. You gotta move different, man. You gotta move different. You gotta move different, man. No, that joint smell like Dove antibacterial, man. I don't need no germs on me. All right, y'all, but another video coming. I feel the big one, Elizabeth. I feel the next video coming. You already know, man. Lord Wilson back at you with the back at you. I am the best reporting on the Eagles.